Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum and greeting, Alishan Mao here, and I'm back with Quadcopter CG035. I believe that was the number, and this is by far the cheapest GPS quadcopter you would ever get, with GPS position hold, auto takeoff, auto land, auto follow me feature, auto circle, auto return to home and land, and GPS position hold, altitude hold, all those standard GPS features. Quadcopter you have seen before, but here the quadcopter you have seen before, but what I like about this company is that they are listening to feedback and improving their quadcopter. So after watching my video, they got in touch with me, and based on my feedback, they actually made some changes on hardware and software side, and here we have the V2 in my hands. This is an improved version of Quadcopter CG035, and I'm gonna give it a test right away. Alright, turn the radio on, put the battery in. Okay, radio beeps, quad beeps, and I'll put it here. I'll fly it. Wait for this light to go off, because that means you have all the GPS satellites locked. Okay, all the satellites locked. Put it in GPS position mode and click this button 3 times. So that's something new. Before it wasn't working, now it works. Look at the GPS position hold, altitude hold, everything is fine. Yesterday it was much more windy than today, and it was holding the GPS position so solid that I was surprised, in fact. Alright, flight performance have improved dramatically. I mean, I'm surprised how much they have improved the flight performance. On my very first flight with CG035, I'm confused with these numbers, it was sluggish and heavier. It was responsive, but it wasn't this powerful. Now it seems it has a lot of power. I mean, we are missing the camera though, but it flies really much more different, more responsive, lighter and faster. And check it out how nice it holds its position. Now auto circle mode, it's really easy. All you do is put it where you want the central point to be, that is point of interest, and then switch to middle, SWA. Quadcopter will detect, and then it will turn and move, give itself a radius, and then start flying in circles. Okay, hold on. So once it's done, you give it a radius, you give it a point of interest, and then it turns its head and it starts flying around itself. It starts flying circles. Check this out. It's flying circles automatically. You can control the altitude or yaw, or you can simply put it to other spot. Let's say I want to change the spot to be this is my new point of interest. So it will turn its head, it will fly backward and start flying circles around it. So it actually takes a new point of interest instantly. Awesome. Now the other thing that we like about it, it's the auto follow me feature. All right, now check this out. So I turn the head away and I push this button here, which is auto follow. Okay, so right here the head is away. Okay, now as soon as I press the auto follow button, the head turns to you. It's kind of scary, and then it starts following you. Check this out. You walk towards the quadcopter, it will fly backward. Okay, I turn the auto follow off, the quad is here, auto follow. It just starts immediately and you run, it will come to you. And if you walk towards the quadcopter, it just flies away. Run away from it, it will come to you. And actually, it follows the radio. Check this out. It tracks the radio, very, very sensitive. It's very sensitive on the radio. So basically, I can walk, it will follow me, and if it had the camera on it, it will keep recording me all the time. And that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put a camera on it. All right. Apart from this, it has a headless mode, it has auto return to home and land. I mean, all those standard GPS features that you wanted. And in those expensive quads, basically, it has all those features, and it is dirt cheap comparatively to those quadcopters. All right, now I need to auto land, and that is very simple. Click 3 times the center button and it lands. That's it. There you go. Sweet. All right, take off again, and I will try auto return to home, which should be right here. So we will go around. That's it. And I will switch to auto return to home. Climbs up. There's always a little deviation that the GPS is not super accurate, but at least it comes back and it lands. There you go. Sweet. What else do you want actually in a quad like this? All right. Manual mode means that is a ATT mode. That means there's no GPS in it, and it's pretty fast in that mode. Check this out. It's a racer already. Almost killed it on that grass patch. Sweet. And when you want, you can switch it to GPS mode. So here we are. They did their homework. They actually did some major changes in their programming and in their hardware. I'm loving the new performance out of this quadcopter. It's superb. It's fast, it's stable, it's accurate, and it's reliable. And by the way, it has all those GPS features that are only possible in very expensive quads at the moment. Well, it does not have that camera system, that's high-end camera system, but hey, they have provided us with a GoPro mount, so we can put a GoPro on it. I don't want to risk my GoPro at the moment. I'm gonna put a Rhino V2 on this quadcopter, and then we will see how it performs with a camera on board. That means a payload on it. I'm simply loving the performance on it. Now, let us put the camera on and let it follow us and see what kind of video footage we get. There. As soon as you activate the feature, it actually looks at you, and then you start walking towards it. It says no, don't come closer. It starts walking back. It actually tracks your radio. Sweet. Forget it. Forget about flying. Just walk, and quadcopter will simply follow you like a loyal puppy. All right, shoot. Go away. I put the radio under it. Shoot, go away. All right, let's go. Why are you following? Oh, okay, the follow me mode is on. All right, let's bring it back. Okay, we have a camera on. Let's see if the quad can even lift it or not. Rise, rise, my Padawan. Alright, I'm gonna set it up for auto follow me feature. Sweet. And follow me. Don't turn your head there. Come on. I'm gonna run. It's still coming. Okay, I'm gonna run faster. Still coming. Stop and move backward. No, look at the radio. Don't you go down. Hey. Up. Up. Okay, it's changing the altitude with the radio. Radio down. Nah, it's not that intelligent. Yo, camera, look down at me. Man, this is amazing. I can do a lot of exercise now. Ah, run. I'm really happy with this puppy of mine. All right, let's go back. Ah, that's enough exercise. More than enough exercise. Whew. Oh, don't hang the radio here and there. It's very sensitive to follow the radio. Very sensitive. Man, this is amazingly nice to have this follow me feature. Disengage. Try the auto circle. Maybe battery is going down. Auto circle. Auto circle. There. Turns the head. Goes back. Okay, where are you turning your head? I am here. I am here. Check me out with the auto circle. Sweet. I told you, they have done their homework really nice. Awesome. All right, let's fly back and land. That was my fault. If I landed it on an auto, it might have landed pretty good. Sweet. The radio is beeping and the quadcopter auto lands because it ran out of battery. That was one nice smooth landing. Quadcopter landed itself when it ran out of battery, and that was one smooth landing. It's so accurate, it's so reliable now that I'm actually not even worried about flying away or, you know, losing it. It's like a loyal puppy following you everywhere. All the features are working in their perfect state. So this confirms that they have done some major mods on this. The V2 version is behaving totally different compared to the first version that I flew. It does not have an on-off switch on at the bottom like it had before, so just insert the battery and quadcopter will power on. Now let me give you a quick overview of the radio and its control, because the user manual is still totally above my head. I mean, it's totally in an outlandish language. I don't know if it is English or Chinese. You cannot understand that user manual. So let me give you a quick overview of the radio control. But apart from that, the grand conclusion says this V2 has some serious work gone in it. It's more powerful, it's faster, it's more responsive, and it is more accurate. It is much more loyal than it was before. And regarding the flight times, yes, I'm amazed as well, because the single battery gave me a whole lot of flight time. I'm like flying it for almost 15 minutes, and then I ran out of battery. For such a small quadcopter with all those GPS features, and I was flying it around testing all its features, and then finally I put a camera on board, and then I flew it around. I ran around. That was a sports mode for me for running around after a long time, and the quad was following me. Still, it was flying while I was taking pictures, and then finally it landed. So there's a plenty of flight time on a single battery. You're gonna be amazed. Not like before, I got like only 8 minutes probably, but now everything about this quadcopter is just good. I'm just surprised. Don't take my conclusion for it. I'll be flying it around a whole lot to see if it shows me any glitches or not, and we'll be posting some videos, and I'll be posting some videos and conclusions later as well. After you turn the quadcopter on, if all the LEDs go off, this means everything is fine and you're ready to fly. If any of the LEDs are on, that are showing there is some kind of issue. Like for example, if this LED is on, that means satellites are not properly locked, or not all or enough satellites are locked. When enough satellites are locked, this LED will also go off. So once all the LEDs go off, you're ready to fly. This is supposed to control the gimbal, which they had before, the dreaded, the worst camera system ever you can get in your for your money. So this is for that camera gimbal, and right now you do not have any controllable gimbal on the quadcopter, so this has no use. This is for the video and the screen, so this has no use either. Alright, now the central button, if you click it 3 times, it will auto take off, and if you're flying and click it 3 times, it will auto land, which is very nice feature. It's assisted takeoff. Switch B here, when it is on state 1, that is first position, it's ATT mode. This means this means altitude hold will work, but no GPS. It will drift away. So it's like an ATT mode. In the middle, it's a GPS position hold mode, so all the features are working: altitude, attitude, GPS position. And down here, we'll return to home. Okay, on the right side, up, there's nothing. Down here, we'll activate the auto circle or point of interest. And down here is a headless mode. If you want quadcopter to follow you, just press this button once and quadcopter will lock on to this radio. Now wherever this radio is, the quadcopter is going to follow you. Alright, so forget about all the other things. Thank you for watching the video, and thank you very much for your continued support towards my work on YouTube. Please subscribe to my channel and stay updated for all the regular video uploads. If you like this video, please hit the like button and share the link over your social sites.